And we are back in part 3. Let's jump to the next sector. Do we want uncharted nebula or rock controlled? Tough decision. I say we go into the nebula. They might be a little easier to fight than rockmen. Thanks to the high nebula density of this sector, very little of it has been charted, and rumors of what lurks in the depths abound. That's scary? Speaking of scary, shall we avoid the nebula for a bit, head north, and check out this distress beacon, or do we head in to the nebula to the south? I say north. We'll skirt around the edge too, hopefully finding a store soon. Aha! We get to buy fuel for scrap. This is very good. The ship refueling station is stationed at this beacon. We could purchase fuel here. Let's buy it all. 6 gas for 12? Perfect. Thank you for your business. Just what we needed, folks. Now, we're going to take a shot at this distress beacon, see what's going on here. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board, and its communications seem to be down. Well, do we go over there and investigate? Risky, without any information? Or do we ignore the ship? Let's not risk it. We'll just avoid this one for now. Moving right along, let's head to the right. Into the nebula we go. Your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed to look for you. Do we attack this ship or attempt to remain concealed? Let's go after this ship. Teleporting Liam and Cubbin into the weapon room. Let's mind control one of these humans. Should be able to destroy their weapons relatively soon. There we go. Looks like this fight's under control. With the crew dead, you are able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take the scrap you can manage. Quite a bit of scrap. 3 fuel and 50 scrap. Excellent. That seemed to have leveled Cubbin all the way to maximum melee. Yep, yellow. And Liam is about halfway there. So not too bad. Let's get healed up before we move on. Proceeding to the right. We want to go for beacons that will cover lots of ground so we can find a shop or just sort of uncover map. So what do we have here? Oh, another robot. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. However, without functioning sensors, it's impossible to tell what's inside. Do we attack the ship or do we avoid provoking the ship? I think you all know at this point we're going to avoid provoking these types of fights. Let's jump and get out of here and look for some better source of wealth. Perhaps down. Seems to be a lot of real estate down here. If we're lucky we'll find some things, but it doesn't look like it here. Your crew are constantly looking out of the windows, checking for hostiles. They jump at every creak and moan of the ship. The tension is almost palpable. Nothing. Cold, empty nebula. South again? Now we're getting some action here. A Mantis ship hails you through the storm. These are sacred Urgnugtag Clan Hunting Grounds. You are prey. Shields up. Okay, well, we have ourselves a fight. Mantis on Mantis action. They seem to have a clone bay, so as we kill their Mantis, they're going to be resurrecting from there. That we will need to deal with via a bomb. But first, let's get over to their ship. This could be difficult, folks. Going for the mind control on this left Mantis. Got him. Preparing the bomb in the clone bay. We destroyed it. Perfect. What would be our next target? Their teleporter. This fight seems to be going well. Where's their last remaining? There he is. Hopefully both of them on it will be enough to bring him down. Someone is still alive over here. Oh, that was it. You find a weapon system on their ship. With no crew to stop you, you can install it on your own. 20 scrap and a heavy ion cannon. Could the heavy ion cannon be useful? Might be. It certainly disable shields and help the basic laser get in, but for the most part, it looks like we'll be selling this. Go ahead and get healed up. 76 scrap might be enough to do some more minor upgrading right now. But I think we will wait and look for a store. So we can get that drone bay going as soon as possible. I believe we still have a defense drone that we want to get equipped whenever we can. Moving right along. To the right. Ooh. You arrive in the Nebula and immediately receive a message from an unknown source. Prepare to be boarded. With the static from the Nebula, there's no way to tell where they came from, but you hear shots fired on board the ship. There are intruders on board, folks. Let's fight them. We don't have sensors to find them, so we'll have to have Liam and Cubbin go patrolling the hallways looking for our enemies. Good to check the medical bay, because that's where we would want to make our stand if we could. Aha, we found them. They came to the door room. We'll be able to fight them in the mind control room with all 4 Mantis. Mind controlling one of the humans. This should be easy. Almost an unnecessary mind control. Can I unpower it to end it? No, we just have to wait it out. No worries there. Liam, just go get healed. Oven, you too. And that was simple enough. A hostile invasion force of 2 humans versus 4 Mantis is pathetic. Do we have the money to go further in? We just talked about this. I say we don't bother with that. Moving to the north. Again, you nervously glance out the windows, but the only thing to greet you is more clouds and silence. A largely empty nebula. Next, to the right. Can we get lucky? Looks like we're in one of the plasma storms. You jump into the sector of a nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at the beacon moves in to attack. This sounds like near a worst-case scenario for our ship. Prepare to fight. What are we going to need? Let's unpower some things that we won't be needing. Prepare the basic laser. And hope that we can get out of here before this thing kills us. Auto fire at their weapons. Oh no, they have their own drone. This is going to hurt, folks. We're looking at a worst case scenario here. See if we can hit their drone room. So we may need to switch to a bomb because they put their shields up. Either way, the goal will be to simply jump away from this fight. Damage to their drone. Moving. Load it up again. Turn off auto fire. We're halfway to being able to charge out of here. I mean, teleport out of here. And there is their weapons up again. Will there be enough time to get out of there and survive the blast? We will see. But we blocked that. Their drone is down. Let's jump. We're gonna get away. To the north. Kind of sweep our way around to the right and down. Ooh, rebels. You arrive in the middle of a plasma storm. Despite the harsh conditions, a rebel scout seems to be waiting for you. Great. Pausing, let's make sure we have the right things powered for this fight. Such as the teleporter itself. In we go. Alright, Coven, Liam. Will you guys win this fight for us? So far, so good. Time to bring down their weapons. In the entrance of safety, we're going to teleport them back. Make our way to there, and we're going to move power from oxygen and just fix our oxygen later in order to get these guys healed. People will be able to breathe the residual oxygen for a little while. Like now. Moving the invasion force back. Teleporting over to their weapons. There should be one human remaining. We got him. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. Strip it of useful materials. Not a bad haul. Let's heal up once again. The cost of our engines. Be nice to get out of this plasma storm. We found a store, but I do not believe there will be enough time to get up to it and down to the exit before we would run into the rebels. So, be careful, we're going to stick to the original plan. Or do we have enough time? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's risk it. Worst case scenario, we have to fight their vanguard for 1 round. The center of a hydrogen cloud doesn't seem like a very usual place for a store, but the NG aren't a usual species. Wouldn't hurt to take a look. Let's see what you guys got. Fortunately, they do have drone control, which could be the answer to all of our problems. They also have sensors, which is also very important for a invasion style ship. Repair our hull, and this time actually go with the drone control. Final slot. can we sell any of these extra items? Well, we won't be using a combat drone, so they can buy that. This thing seems fairly useless. Lot our defense. And we'll be on the lookout for an actual missile in order to be able to bring down the Rebel flagship later. But for now, this seems like a fine setup. Is the hull laser any good for this setup? No. You can also sell that. Is there anything else to buy with this? Gas. Maybe a drone, so we don't run out. But really we need to save scrap to increase the power of our ship in order to be able to power the drone control. We're quite a ways away scrap-wise from affording all of that. But perhaps it's better to move on and hope we can make it to the exit in time, as long as we head directly there. With the sensors down, you spend a good deal of time staring out the window, once again, endlessly staring out the window. It is, you must admit, rather beautiful here. At least we took a time to admire the beauty of this nebula and its uneventful cloud. Moving along. Oh, we had plenty of time, folks. Look at this. Can't believe I overthought this in the first place. But here's another scout. It appears that an automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passing. No problem. It's trying to teleport away. Ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Am I concerned about that? I feel as though I have enough time to get out before the rebel fleet arrives, even if this thing escapes. So we'll still try to take it out. Power the weapons for the basic laser. Shields up. Auto-fire the laser at their something. Let's try to prevent them from getting away. And here we go. The long haul. I do believe that this ship will be able to escape, especially after I missed my first shot. It's going to be getting quite a bit of FTL drive loaded up. And who knows what's going to be EMP'd up for me. Well, we hit its pilot. So if I spread out some damage between that and its engines, we might be able to hold it indefinitely. I mean, we'd like to get some scrap out of this, right? So far, so good. The basic laser may be just enough. There we go. I'm not going to jump away. We're going to take this thing out. It's dead in the water. It can't evade my shot right now. It's not moving. Here's its pilot. Is up. Make sure we can keep firing at it. Back to red. We totally have this under control. Switch to engines to save the day. Alright. Another victory. What did we get? Ship breaks apart, and you feel relief in the knowledge that you will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet. A modest reward. Better than nothing. Why don't we get some engineers to quick fix the mind control room? We may have overlooked this earlier if it had been broken before. Another rookie mistake. Nowhere to go but to jump to the exit. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. The big nebula that we've been in this whole time. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. And another uneventful beacon. Quiet trip through the nebula, but an effective one nonetheless because we made it closer to our goal. This will continue in the next video, part 4, where we go to the next sector. Thank you for watching.